We would thoroughly recommend karate to any person who is interested in it. We were introduced to it by our son's friend. It was Bring a Friend Day to karate, and both my wife and I felt that our son was looking for some sort of active sport. He has two older brothers who are heavily involved in rugby league, and it didn't seem to interest Tobin, so we looked for an alternative, and we stumbled upon karate through the times when it was Bring a Friend Day. This also introduced us to Rod and what he stood for, and you could clearly see the values that he was going to instill on our son, not only just the karate aspects of defense and attack and contact, but also the amazing things that he has, the life lessons. He's very magnetizing in what he says and what he does and his actions, and also how he deals with the children in regards to, of course, disciplining behaviour and things like that. And I wouldn't call it discipline, I would just call it simply his suggestions on their behaviour and how to improve it is really great. But there are also a number of other things that I and my wife have learnt. One of the things that he taught me was why children lose interest in some forms of sport is because the parents tend to lose interest, and it's my time to actually sit there and watch what goes on, but also and watch the development of my child, but also listen to what Rod says in regards to how we can be better people. And so if I'm interested, then I feel as though my child is interested in what he's doing. Sure enough, there are times when Tobin doesn't want to go, but with our encouragement, he has gone from a child that wasn't really interested in much sport to being very actively involved in it, and he has grown from that. It has certainly kept our interest, and Tobin has been thoroughly interested in it. As far as the courses that he offers, for example, the leadership courses, I would thoroughly recommend them. It's not just a defensive or a attack sport. It's a wholesome degree of learning that we really want to instill on our children, and gain some life lessons, but also some confidence in being able to live their life thoroughly and wholesomely as best as possible. And certainly Rod's attitude and what he brings to the dojo is second to none, and we can't recommend him highly, and we can't speak highly enough of him because of what he has done for our child. So yeah, anyone who is interested in it, I would thoroughly recommend that they look it in, or even just simply go and you'll get the vibe straight away from Rod and how he is with children, and it's a credit to him. He's an amazing guy, and certainly he brings a lot of laughs and a lot of enjoyment to not only the children but also to the parents as well. We're thoroughly entertained for that, only 45 minutes. It goes so quick you barely notice it. If you don't listen long enough, you'll miss all the little quirks and the little jokes that he has. And a lot of it does go over the top of the kids' heads. I thoroughly enjoy that, and I look forward to seeing him and also seeing my son develop each time we do go.